Breaking today. A deep state dead man switch in the form of a weaponized form of Ebola virus said to be unleashed on the West Coast has reportedly been neutralized by the discovery of its vaccine prophylaxis that was allegedly given to all the satanic cabal members. This was reported this morning by Daniel Lee of Juneau, Alaska. As of this video posting, I have not had independent corroboration, but the information seems credible. Also, as I'm editing this, there is what seems to be a demon rat foxtrot 26 miles from here, as police are being shot at by lunatics in Philadelphia. So much for gun control. This situation, I believe, was set up to draw our attention and focus away and off the breaking news in the Epstein case. FBI, along with NYPD, have raided the Caribbean island of Little St. James, owned by Epstein. Along with the search party came secret Russian ground-penetrating scanners and a Russian crew trained in its use. Report that skeletons of small children have been found on the property and in the ocean surrounding the island. Whoever has ever been there is now a murder suspect. Hello, this is Dave from Net4Truth USA, Whirlwind, Revolt. By the time the first persons who see this video see it, it will be August 15th, 2019. I woke up this morning to a report from Daniel Lee, who lives up in Juneau, Alaska, who I believe has been very accurate with a lot of his reporting, saying that a deep state dead man switch in the form of a weaponized form of Ebola, which was going to be released somewhere on the West Coast, had been discovered and neutralized, along with its antidote or its prophylactic, its vaccine, that was allegedly given to all the members of the deep state that are at risk of going down with the Epstein case. Also, we have reports coming out of Little St. James in the Caribbean that Russian technology, secret Russian technology, was used by the search teams that are swarming all over Pedo Island right now. And this technology was apparently lent to us by the Russians, thank you, Vladimir, very much, along with the teams that are trained to use it. It is deep ground-penetrating radar, apparently more powerful and more sophisticated than what we have. And they have discovered the bones of small children on the island and in the waters off of Little St. James. So everybody who has ever been on that island is now a murder suspect. It doesn't get any better as time goes on, folks. It just gets worse. We told you the rabbit hole is endless. And our worst fears today have been confirmed, both in their apparent plots to kill us all, to kill everyone in the United States with a deadly weaponized form of Ebola if they would go down. Can you imagine the depths, the satanic, demonic shit that must go through their heads? Let me tell you something, folks. I am sick up to here. I'm up to here with this fucking conspiracy theorist bullshit. We are not conspiracy theorists. I don't do this fucking shit for shits and giggles. I spend 18 hours a day doing this shit. And YouTube has stolen over $5,000 of the money that I know that I earned. And they stole 185,000 of my subscribers off my prior 3 channels. I could easily be doing dog and cat videos and making shit tons of money, but I'm sitting here pissing up a rope, it seems. Because I've been sitting at 3,400 subscribers for the last month. The prior 3 channels that I had, when I reached 30,000 subscribers, when I reached 3,000 subscribers, I was adding 800 subscribers a day. Now, I don't care about subscribers, but subscribers are audience. Subscribers are people who are exposed to the truth and to the facts by somebody who doesn't have any motive to lie to them. I'm just a bullshit detector, is what I am, and so is Stony Stone. And we've joined forces. And what we came up with over the last 2 days, go look at my last 4 videos. And if we can do it sitting in our living rooms and in our kitchens on a frickin' cell phone, you mean to tell me that the mainstream media, with hundreds of millions of dollars at their disposal and thousands of employees, can't come up with this? This is why they're afraid of us. This is why they're scared shitless, plain English. And what's going to come out of this in the next couple of weeks is going to be mind-boggling. Rod Serling couldn't come up with anything more on the edge of your seat shit than this. And it all goes the way you believe. If you believe that Epstein was whacked by the deep state, or if you believe that the White Hats discovered the plot and foiled it, and now Epstein is in witness protection somewhere, and it all boils down to, who do you trust? Do you trust the FBI? Who do you trust in the FBI, if you can trust anybody? Do you trust anybody in the Department of Justice? Do you trust anybody in the government? Do you trust this government at all? Do you believe that government is necessary? As for me, I don't need government at all to do anything for me. The only thing that they do for me that's tangible is they come and get my garbage every week and my recycle every 2 weeks. And if they didn't want to do that, I could hire somebody to do it with the money that I pay in taxes here every year. So who needs them? I don't need the cops. I'm perfectly capable of defending myself. I got cameras all over the place. My 2 dogs will bark at anybody coming on the property. And if you intend to do harm to me or my family, guess what? Guess what? It ain't going to happen. And that's all I'll say. So you take that the way you want to take it. But I'm telling you, there are riots in Philadelphia right now. Nut jobs are shooting at the police. They shot 4 cops today. And the story's still ongoing. And I know how it's going to end. Luckily, none of the 4 cops that I know of, the last time I looked at the update, succumbed to their injuries. But if I was the cops, take them out. Take them out. Don't waste the taxpayers' money on these slime bags. Are you kidding me? It just gets worse and worse. And this is precisely the reason why they've gotten away with this shit for centuries, for millennia. The only reason that you're hearing about this is because of us. People who have no motive to lie and just want to get at the truth. And you keep digging and digging and digging, and the more you dig, the more shit you find. Will you ever get to the end of it? I don't believe so. I don't believe we'll ever get to the end of this demonic evil until we get into Dante's Inferno and the 9 levels of hell or wherever it was. Because this shit definitely comes from the devil. And if you think a Democrat gives a rat's ass about you, stop smoking that shit, will you? Stop it. Stop smoking crack. They don't give a shit about you. Like George Carlin said, it's a big club, and you ain't in it, and neither am I. And I don't want to be part of that club. They eat babies. You got it? That's what they do. 800,000 children in the United States go missing every year, like a fart in the wind. And the mainstream media, blah, 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 Russia collusion, Russia commotion, obstruction of justice, the president's a homophobe, and he's a racist. Get out of here. Don Lemon is the biggest piece of shit ever to have his face cross the airwaves on this planet. Don't let me meet you on the street, Lemonhead. This is Dave from Net4 Truth USA. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe to our backup channels, Whirlwind Revolt, Inglorious Patriots, and Net4 Truth USA 2 Patriot channel. You can also find us at Net4 Truth USA on BitChute. We fly so close to the target, we're on our 4th fighter jet. We will be relentless truth seekers until the enemies of freedom are defeated. You can support this channel by using the links in the description, but for a $100 donation, I will personally send you a autographed hardcover special edition copy of Land of Childhood's Fears. Also, visit my bookstore at lulu.com/Net4Truth USA. If you are viewing this video on BitChute, you can use the links in the description to support us, or simply click the green $ dot on our video to support this channel. Thank you. Links are in the description section.